Well, it is a late afternoon here at the River House after work. My mortar came in and I need to get it off the trailer in two separate stacks, probably over here, nice and neat like, and then covered. I don't want to deal with a lot of moisture damage to it, especially since it's going to sit out for quite some time. So that's the goal for this evening, is to go ahead and yeah, let's get this off the trailer. There is a pallet core fee. They said no, I couldn't just give them one of mine. I gotta give them back one of theirs, even if my pallets are better than their pallets. But whatever. Now I'm being a pallet elitist. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the backhoe up and running. I'm gonna pick up I think 3 of those 8-foot pallets I got from the neighbors. Then I'll set them out there. I figure 3 high, I don't have to bend over quite so far. Thinking ahead. Then we'll break that down into 2 separate stacks. There's no way the backhoe can handle picking that up. There's 3,400 pounds worth of mortar mix sitting right there. So she ain't gonna lift it. I'm not gonna try. I need it functional. I don't want to bend anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and break the stack and move it over half at a time on one of my pallets. Get right close to cement mixture so I don't have to worry about hunting and grunting. So let's get it done before the rain starts. Unwrapping them, I noticed that these have been sun bleached for a while. It doesn't really bother me. The bags, who cares, right? They're not rotting and they haven't been water damaged, so just let it go. But there's nothing on them that confirms that it's, you know, type M or type S. I ordered type M. I can't find a dang thing on there that tells me that. And when I look up this number here, this company, Amerimix, apparently puts N, M, and S all in the same colored bags with the same information on it. So I can't build this wall with N. M or S is probably irrelevant, but not M, or sorry, not N. N isn't for below grade stuff. So now I don't know what to do. I don't know how to. My grandpa used to get Old Castle. I remember that on all his pallets. Now I don't know. You'd think they marked the dang bags. I suspect they're an overstock thing. It took them a while. They said they aren't. It isn't usual. It isn't normal for somebody to specify M. So they don't use a lot of it, which is why I think I got this, and I think I got it cheaper than I should have. But it's an awful lot to go through this much work on the idea that I got it cheaper than I should have, so therefore it must be the right stuff, even though it doesn't say. Crap. 2 out of 3, and I can work with it, right? So I got a 66% chance of even a randomly grabbed bag being the right stuff. They're special ordered in. Here's hoping they know what they're talking about. I'll go double check the receipt again, and I can call I called the Amerimix company, but obviously they're closed now. It's almost 7:30 in Montana. I've been standing around staring at this, trying to Google anything I can find on the dang bags. I guess I'm just going to unload it. Trust but verify, right? It's too heavy. I can't steer the tractor. It's too much. It's too much on it. I hit that little ditch and the steering wants to fold all the way over to one side, and I don't dare stop it, right? If I try to stop it from spinning over to one side, I'm gonna blow something up for real. So I'm gonna get the shovel out. I'm gonna do my best to fill in and level that little ditch. I might have to kick my entire pallet stack a little bit crooked, because I just can't seem to swing in there. That's my bad. Maybe drag the whole thing back 6 inches or so. My bad. Well, it's not enough to hold it all summer, that's for sure. And I'm going to need something else soft on the top in order to cushion it. But yeah, that's enough for right now, and it'll keep it dry. I think no matter what happens, with luck, it'll get pressed into service over here very, very quickly. At least use up a bunch of it, and I can convert it down to a single stack, and then, you know, just double stack the plastic, old dog blanket or something on the top to keep it from chafing. But this OSB siding will take care of 99.9% of the water, and I'll use my favorite friends here. About to lose the sun. I'll beat all but a few sprinkles. So good, good, good. Now let's go inside, quickly do something else, and head home to help the kid with his homework. Although I'm going to be a little late. Now that the mortar's here, I really need to start thinking about anchoring that wall. And so I've designed and sketched out some dirt anchors. I forget what they're called. Basically, you drive them into the dirt, and then when you try to pull them back, they flip sideways and they don't move. But I got to drive them in. So, you know, I was gifted that small jackhammer, and I thought that I could make a socket on one of the chisel points in order to drive them down in. Because you don't leave the rod inside. I'll show you when I make them, but you don't leave the rod inside. They're attached with a cable or a chain or heavy gauge galvanized wire, something like that. You just drive them down in, and then you pull your rod back out, and then you got to lean on them a bit with the truck or the backhoe or something like that. So I want to use that little jackhammer as a tool to just drive them down in. So I bought a replacement set of chisels for it. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this end off in order to give me something that I can then weld a piece of pipe around to make that socket. Now, the last time I had to cut steel, I mentioned that I basically didn't own anything capable of cutting it right now after I'd burned up the chop saw and the 2 angle head grinders. And some joker recommended that I use the Amish chop saw. Yeah, you don't see a beard on me. Angry pixies are nothing. So I have this old rigid. It's kind of a, you see, Nelson plastering. It's an old family icon. It don't run perfect, but it does run, and I, in the meantime since that video, have purchased some blades, and I didn't skimp out and buy the cheap ones. I bought the really expensive ones. So let's go ahead and see if a very fine tooth $30 bimetal bandsaw blade is going to be enough to trim this up. Well, I can always cut it down. I can't cut it back up. So I'm going to go ahead and just clamp her down and do it right there. Nip that point off. Shay will think that's just the coolest thing ever. And then I'll have something to work with. I might have to take it to school, chuck it in the lathe and turn it down some, but that's cool. That's not a problem. So that'd be an absolutely not. No, I don't own anything, and no. The super high quality blade, in fact, was not enough. I don't know. Suppose it's my fault. I bet if I kneeled it, I can cut it. The other chisel, the one that comes with the machine, is really quite soft. It started to mushroom the tip and I had to reshape it. So I kind of thought I'd be able to do this. Well, crap. I should have known better. Opinions in the comment section. I got another one of those expensive blades. What do you think? Do you think if I heated it up cherry red and let it cool on its own, that it'd get soft enough? I mean, it was machined. You can clearly see where it was machined. And you know, this is just the world's greatest Chinesium, so I know for a fact that they didn't. This has been forged. Here you can see the blows. Crap! I guess I'm back to not owning anything still. It's got like 4 cuts on it. See, I got this thing and it's running and new blades, and I had no intention of putting any money into a replacement chop saw. I wasn't going to replace it. I was just going to transition to this. I really don't want to buy a replacement chop saw. Well, my gut tells me if I heat it up red hot and then just let it air cool, that it'll be soft enough to cut. Place your bets, give your opinions. I'm an idiot. Have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching.